So today we're out at local permission. We're doing some squirrel shooting. I've been at this permission for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and I'm having good results. I've had probably 30 squirrels. Shooting in the summer has its advantages, the weather's nice, and then has its disadvantages. The mozzies are out, sun beaming through the trees, thick foliage. It's not the best for thermal. I've got the Daystate Huntsman Safari Edition. This has come straight from the factory today. So I've put it straight on and I've come straight out to the permission with it. Ambidextrous stock, all weatherproof, well balanced, adjustable cheek piece. Myself, I just think it's a great forest gun, blends in very nicely. And I'll be using the MTC Copperhead 3x12x42. Nice little scope, great glass. So today we're going out on the squirrels. We're just going to use the local forest landscape to conceal ourselves. We've got the killer camo on. I've got 2 feeding stations. I've got a spy point camera set up and one. I've also got my pulse thermal with me. I've also got my binos. We haven't got a large amount of time on this permission today. We're going to be sitting by the feeders for a bit, which I've already got out. And then if we don't get any joy by the feeders, we're going to go and have a little stalk around. So one of the next tracks we're going to get to, I know there's cherry trees down there, which is a prime area for squirrels as a natural food source for them. So normally everybody associates squirrels with being up in trees, but in the summertime you're more likely to see them on the ground feeding. So it's a bit of a, hunt locating them at this time of year. So we're just about to go down a ride now, and I know there's fruit trees down here, so we're bound to get a couple of good spots. But I have been shooting this area quite a lot lately, so we're just picking up the strays at the moment. So we can go into silence at the moment and see what we can spot. I can see on the thermal we've got one of the feeder down there. We're going to slowly make our way down to that feeder. We're going to just stick to the side. If we go through the forest, we're going to make too much noise, so we just stick right to the edge. Too much noise. Yeah, I normally back into the woodland, wait for it to come out. So now we're in the forest. We've just had a couple of spots, so we're just going to wait by the feeder and see what comes out. Feeder shooting, it's not one of my favourite things to do. I mean, I'd rather go and stalk it myself, but when you have to decrease the numbers of them, it's a must. When I come to set feeding stations up, I look around the area, see what kind of trees there are. Squirrels love certain trees, they love fruit trees, they like nut trees, and then signs of moss being scraped up, so you can see like squirrel tracks where they've been going up the trees. That's probably a good place to put your feeders. It'll draw them in even more. You set your feeder up, you leave it for a couple of weeks, keep it fed, and then start shooting it, but don't overshoot it. I've just popped over to check one of the feeders I put out a week ago. I can see that it's not very active by how much feed's left in it. This says homemade feeder, metal tube with checker plate, because the squirrels just eat through the stuff. So this will last a long time. The only thing is I haven't actually made a lid for it, so the birds are picking a lot of seed out. So stalking is obviously if the animal, the squirrel, won't come to you, you have to go to it. I've already picked a route into the squirrel feeders so I can get myself in there nice and quietly. That's why I love using thermals, because when it's overcast and a dull day, squirrels stand out in the trees like light bulbs on a Christmas tree. So, that's really good shooting. Been here a few hours now, so we're just going to make our way back now. Nothing off feeder 1, but we've had one down the back feeder, which I'm really happy about. So it just shows us that taking all these squirrels is doing the trick already. So now we've finished the shoot. So we're going to have to go around all the feeders, top them up, make sure the squirrels keep coming, even though we've only had one. But if the feeders run dry, the squirrels normally get fed up of going to the feeders, so then they won't bother coming at all. So it's really important to keep these feeders topped up. Yeah, so we've only had one today, but that's hunting. Fantastic being out with new Daystate Huntsman Revere Safari. Fantastic little rifle. What more could you want? Thanks for watching.